Welcome to Brony Media Studios, and this is with a leader, where we interview leaders to know their ins and outs to get you informed. As you know, we've taken a detour to interview students who are aspiring for student leadership positions, to get to know who they are and what they have for us. As you know, I am Brony, the darkest boy on campus, and today I'm here with my lucky arm. I'm in the studios with a fine gentleman who is aspiring to be the next CoHSS President, and he is in the person of
Nana Agyei Gyebi.
Okay, welcome Nana Agyei Gyebi. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, sir.
I'm also doing fine. How is the campaign so far?
It's been quite hectic, but we are striving harder, fighting harder, and then we are getting all hands on deck. Everything will be fine.
That's great, that's great. Okay, so let's dive into the questions. When we say Nana Gyebi, who is Nana Gyebi?
Okay. That's a smart question. So Nana Gyebi is a young, enthusiastic guy who is dedicated to everything that he is doing, who loves humanitarian work. Do not forget about his God each and every day.
The God factor.
Yeah, the God factor.
So basically that's who Nana Gyebi is. Okay, so what course did you offer in SHS?
So in SHS I did general arts, government, history, CRS, and then equipmentry.
Oh, that's great. That's great. 3 languages. Okay, that's nice. But what motivated you then to do business? Yeah.
Okay, so I would say I'm a disappointed law student.
Like seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've wanted to read law.
Okay.
And you know the laws aggregate is I think 6.
Yes.
I had 9.
Okay.
So after law, my next one was human resource. So I chose to read human resource. You know, for the fact that I've not been able to read law as a first degree, I can still read it each and every time. Law is, I would say law is the mother of all courses.
Yes.
Regardless of the way you pass, you could still come back to read law. So right after, my plans is that right after the university, that's my first degree, I'll read law.
That's great. That's great. What kind of leadership positions did you hold back in SHS?
Oh, okay. So way back in SHS, I was the Ghana United Nations Student and Youth Association President.
That's great.
INSA President.
Yes.
I was also the Drama and Debaters Club President.
Okay.
And I held the chaplaincy position. Yes, I'm not a sophomore, but I held the chaplaincy position.
Okay.
And then I was also the NCC General Coordinator.
Yeah, that's quite big.
And I was also the Public Relations Officer for Youth Alive Club Ghana. I've held the position as Public Relations Officer for the Drama and Debates Club as well as way back in level 100, Form 1.
Form 1.
Yeah, way back in Form 1. I've also held the position as the Chaplaincy Organizing Secretary. I've been a house chaplain too as well. Quite a number of positions. I was a class professor
at 3. Okay, at 3. Okay, I was also in at 1.
Oh,
EMAS 1.
Oh,
okay. Who is your role model, if I may say your role model?
So I have about 2 to 3 people that I always look up to.
Okay.
And one, I would start with Reverend Father Matthias Jagbati. Yes, he is my parish priest and then the chaplain of St. Joseph's Girls Senior High School. He is one man that I've always loved to learn from. He wrote a particular book called It's Not Over Yet. And that book still keeps me going. That regardless of where you are moving to, regardless of the circumstances that you faces, it's never over yet.
Okay.
So you have to still keep pushing.
Yes.
And then my next role model in line with my leadership career is my very own senior who went to my school, Honorable former Minister of Information, Kojo Oponkroma.
Great guy.
He was also once the president of the Drama and Debates Club way back in Pope John.
Okay,
he was an assistant school prefect as well.
For that. That's great.
And then the next one happens to be a lawyer. He is lawyer Wusu Fojo. He is one of my role models that anytime, any day that I call him, efficacely the needed attention that I do. Even in my agenda, he sometimes pass by on campus to ask what is happening, what am I doing, and he has always been helping me from SHS with building my public speaking skills and all that. I'm very grateful to all these three people.
That's good. That's good. Thanks for you guys helping. What motivated you to run for CoHSS President?
That's an interesting question. So, I'm someone that I've loved leadership roles, regardless of the field that I found myself in. So, as I said, you could realize that I've held quite a number of leadership roles in SHS. One may say people come to learn leadership, but I would say I was born
a leader. Okay. That's principles of management. Exactly. Born a leader.
So, when I came to KNUST, even as at level 100, I was still doing small agenda, not because I wanted to run.
Yes.
Way back at age 16, I started a foundation.
Agenda Foundation.
Not necessarily agenda foundation, but a foundation set to help the less privileged people in society, most especially children.
Okay, a foundation.
And victims of stigmatizations in the health sector. Okay. So from 2019 till now, I've had back-to-back projects each and every year. This February, that's 14th February, I did Ace or Love, where we did a symposium about how to use HIV self-testing kits. We shared some as well, and then we did 1 or 2 HIV campaign on campus.
Okay.
Last year we did autism and disability, where we went around doing tours for autistic children and all that.
Okay.
So it's all parts of the things that I wanted to do. And then in order to enhance whatever that I want to do, I decided to why not avail myself to serve the good people of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences.
Okay.
Because in as much as people are coming in to do agenda here and there is always a purpose and a reason for that. And yes. I've always said that I'm working for the purpose of God and humanity. Okay. However, I happen to be in one of the most fortunate colleges in KNUST, as the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. So I decided that let me just come in all out to do something great for my people.
Okay, that's quite the motivation. So what qualities do you think you have that makes you a great leader?
Okay, so science will tell us that human beings are distinct regardless of who you are. Even if you are twins, there are differences or a bit of similarities amongst you people. I'm someone who is very dedicated to whatever that I'm doing. Everything that I'm doing, I'm dedicated to that. I'm very transparent, very honest as well. That I hate to be lied, so I hate to also tell the lie to
yes, that's fair enough.
And one may say that salt does not praise itself, but people do see that I'm humble, which I possess that.
Oh, I can see you are humble. Your speech is quite a humble one. That's nice. Apart from you saying your reverend has a book and there's something in there that keeps you going, what else keeps you going? Because it's a lot.
One thing that keeps me going, I can never leave the book. It's not over yet. And also 1 or 2 experiences that I had way back in Pope John. So now I'm able to stand in front of people and talk, and people would say, hey, he knows how to speak in public. It's not because it was a day thing. Rome was never built in a day.
Yes.
So whilst I was in Pope John in Form 1, I went for a public relation officer portfolio, so I was supposed to be vetted.
Yes.
And during that time, quite a number of people were there, some seniors, and they were like, we heard that you are from Agwetia. How are you going to express yourself? You are contesting with people from schools like Galaxy International. I had people from Galaxy International, Silicon Valley, and all that. And you went to some unknown school and you think you would be able to speak fluently than them. So I told myself that day that I would prove these people wrong.
And you did. So
I decided to focus everything on how to master in speaking in public.
Okay.
So I did. Sometimes people would see me standing in front of my bed plank in the dormitory and I'm talking to the bed. I'm just using the bed as my audience.
As your audience.
I'm speaking to the bed. Or in the name of building my public speaking skills. I remember even after being appointed as the public relations officer, proceeding to be the next president for the Debate and Drama Club. Amongst the contestants, one said, even if they select you,